Hi everybody, my name is Manor and welcome back to Page Turners, which is our diverse book club for teens and young adults. Today we're going to be discussing the book Café Con Lychee by Emery Lee. But before we get into it, I'll be listing some content and trigger warnings for you right here. And I will say that this review might contain some spoilers, so if you don't want any spoilers, now's your chance to click off the video. Okay, let's get into it. Café Con Lychee focuses on our two main characters, Theo and Gabriel, or Gabby. Their parents run rival restaurants in the town that they live in. A new World Fusion Cafe opens up and starts to put both of their family businesses out of business. And even though they're in the same situation, their parents have told each child to steer clear from the other because they're supposed to be enemies. Theo tries to find a way to save his parents' restaurant from his terrible Uncle Greg, while Gabby is trying to prevent his parents from selling their restaurant. The two of them end up joining forces to save their family's shops. In an effort to make more money, they start selling milk teas and desserts during school hours to garner more business. This story definitely starts off as an enemies to lovers kind of vibe, and that's pretty clear from the get-go from chapter 1 because of the fact that Theo and Gabby play soccer together and you can tell that there's some tension there. But Gabby is terrible at playing soccer and Theo's good at playing soccer. And the thing is that Gabby is actually more of a dancer, and ballet specifically. But he's forced to play the sport for the sake of his parents. His parents don't know that he's gay, let alone dances, because they are homophobic, so he tries to keep that a secret from them. As the story progresses, Theo's initial hatred for Gabby starts to subside, and they both start to catch feelings for one another. They have a dance room at their school, and that's what they've been using as their headquarters to run their business during school operating hours. And they use the excuse of homecoming as a way to be able to continue to do this without anybody getting suspicious. And Gabby is technically helping his best friend with homecoming. In the midst of all this, Theo and Gabby end up confessing their feelings for each other, and it's so wholesome. However, they do end up getting caught and they are forced to close down this little side hustle that they've been doing. I really enjoyed this book because of the dual perspective that we got, especially because of the fact that we get to see how Theo and Gabby's feelings change for each other throughout the course of the story. Additionally, getting to see the nuances of Theo and Gabby's lives really makes the story more complex. And it also shows that this story is more than a romance. Their lives are complicated and layered even if they're only 16 years old. Seeing those side plots unfold throughout the book also gave the story a lot of realism, so it wasn't your standard cookie-cutter YA romance novel. I enjoy the cookie-cutter romance novels as much as the next person. We know this about me, but it was a really good change of pace to read this book. Sometimes having that realism can help make the story feel more authentic and make it more relatable for people who are reading it. Overall, I think this book was great for the complexities and the character development that it had. I hope y'all consider checking this one out, and we'll see you next time.